Hello from the studios of Hope Channel Ghana. My name is Nana Akusio Boache, and this is Hope Adventist News. Our headlines for this week: SCGC inaugurates Adventist Men Ministries. CGC holds Women and Young Women Congress 2022. Akachi Central Church organized cleanup exercise. Asanwiso District organized revival projects. Details of these stories and others will be coming your way right here on Hope Adventist News. Now the story in details. An inauguration service has been organized for the Adventist Men Ministry of the South Central Ghana Conference with a theme, Teaming Up for Tomorrow, Adventist Men Ministry, I Will Go, on 2nd July 2022 at the Assem School Park in the Ashanti region. Some dignitaries who graced the occasion were Honorable Dr. Yao Osedu-Chum, MP for Bosomtwe, who is also the Education Minister of the Republic of Ghana, Assem Chief Nana Chebafo, Elder Isaac Owusu, the CEO of Isaac Books. Speaking at the occasion, Honorable Dr. Yao Osedu-Chum commended the Adventist Church for its contribution to the development of Ghana by building schools to train up the Ghanaian youths.
So abua Ghana, a so and yet a young school somewhere there. Can you take a quiet SDA 6th form school? We know how pandas and would say ye papa. Why school the baby? Oh, Ghana man. Yame and I'm also a woman at Tumpong. And it's a Damas, or my palm, one year, Ama or my Ghana, Mamma, self, and Mamma. Another uncle Kufuado, the bar, a bam, a dear. Nani Abraham no consulia Wodmapa, a woman. Tell me, I'm a friend's education president. Only to find a corporate memoir, a brofu, no papa. She's a year be what the man will be see the other. And it's all can't say. I could be so sick, so need you, be a mouse or secondary school. American memoir, I'm trying to be feared you, Luciano. Already free senior high school by no. For boarding and come. So called boarding a bit amount. Then Ghana there. Woko boarding now. A free. A the Kessia. Yame and I'm also at the bedroom. Yemen. The bedroom fear do and fear unity or may ever pet prequape. They will be there, brainy friends, as I brain a knowledge economy. And say, yet they are doing any addition in one son and a peja of mine. A man, baby, now you do more kinds of wrong beside who is on my machine 8 years. It was one penny a call near fashion.
During the divine service, Pastor Dr. Samuel Chimensa, with his key text from Joel 3, verse 9 to 14, and 1 Corinthians 16, verse 13, urged the Adventist Men Ministries to arise and shine and go out to bring back the dying souls to Christ.
United is strength, divided we will fall. Martin Luther King Jr. said, oh, this problem that we are facing as Black Americans, we are going to have victory over it. We are going to overcome someday. We shall overcome. Remember what Sassensa, for the jail, a chapa, the Solitary Yakua, Yevie, a Yenum, Yama, Yabusha, Ebenezer, Natano, the Tria, we are more happier, and we are more happier, and we are more happier, and we are not more happier, and we are more happier. And that's like I said, I will not have to see my life. Not a man, I'm so many. Then I come on, I have 3 uncle. It's a day that or that
Speaking to reporters after the meeting, Pastor Josiah Osei Chum, the Adventist Men Director for SCGC, said,
Pastor Josiah is Central Ghana Conference. President this year is Adventist Ministry Director. Some prayer yet men will reach the program. I've been here ever since. The Sonny Pierre, the home. They are established here every year. The only say also that there is a base the beginning. My son is so it's not good. Every time you and I'm oh man, the time is so you and it's an second time. Well, let's say it's so young man, never call up with them, so never men run behind me.
The Central Ghana Conference and the Northern Ghana Union Conference has ended its annual Women and Young Women's Congress 2022. The program, which took place from the 29th of June to the 3rd of July 2022, with a theme, The Adventist Women Empowered for Service I Will Go, happened at the Kwada Sonesen and Midwifery Training at the Barikese campus. The women and young women were taken through vocational training such as beads making, making of vaccinators, how to prepare shito, how to prepare sugar, preparation of shower gel, detergent, etc. The women and the young women also paid a courtesy call to the Barikesi Water Purification Dam to learn how Ghana Water and Sewage Corporation operates in terms of water purification suitable for human consumption. There was some donation of wax print clothes to the needy and the vulnerable ones in the various districts of CGC who attended the Congress 2022. In an interview with Mrs. Olivia Uswe-Chiang, the Women and Children Ministry Director of the conference, this is what she had to say.
Congress 2022, what the May about the group has say, what by a cast. You buy a young fashion, I will home and near my Asian baby. Yes, I said it, and my profession be out, Peter, you may be out, Peter. Seamstresses, nurses, bankers, if we are for obesity, the Jumano, I say, Abuana, Nejuma, now what's Sandy Ajiakra, be any vocational skills. The Hunyaman son will do a brain, will be a whole shed, said a bear, obesity, and Yabi be the Abuana Busha, and when you draw for a Canetuma. It will be any ambre, so we're buono, what's me a buaco in your and right for a sketching will be any adject, or by a cassadam, money adject. Now, Uncle Fire, young has him. Obia, he said, can next time, betting us our bedroom. And she challenge me say, and my buy it, not a year suffer, ye say, baby, 600 for 1,000. That's what my buy it, a bear 250. Now, Obia say, is a castle. If you said, I don't for more. Naka next time na yebano omunya dika credit nya woma naka yaba abeshia amana share.
Mrs. Dorcas Owusu Asari, a participant at the Congress, urged all the young women at the conference to participate fully in all the activities of the women ministries when the need arises.
The way a Barikese NTC Central Ghana Conference Women Ministry and the Aba Congress. Na sɛdeɛ nyinaa yɛde bia yɛhyia deɛ ne nyankopɔn so de ahyia ɛsan period no ne mmerɛ ne nneɛma a ɛkɔ so nti young men bebree na ntumi amma number ne expect na ama ne saa nanso akra na yɛwɔ ha no yɛne maame no nyinaa ka abom ɛredi dwuma ne awurade ɛretentam ɛwɔ yɛ asetena mu ne abrabɔ mu na deɛ yɛsrɛ ne sɛ the next time yɛbɛfrɛ sɛ yɛmmra no deɛ yɛ bia yɛmmɔ mmɔden na yɛmfa yɛn ho nhyɛm na adesua ɛkɔɔ so wɔ ha skills training akɔ so yɛne nyankopɔn kita ho bie deɛ yɛnya ɔmo no nyinaa no yɛnyinaa mmra yɛtwa yesu ma yɛnsa nka bi ɛwɔ yesu din mu amen.
A report by Nana Kwabena Jisidakwa Kumasi. The Mpohon District of the Seventh-day Adventist Church Southwest Ghana Conference has ended its 3-day Women Ministries Retreat. The 3 days event from the 17th to the 19th of June 2022 was under the theme, I Will Go, Revive Me, Lord, at the Mpohon Adventist Church. The The program began on Friday evening with a Bible lecture by the Empower District Pastor, Pastor Ernesto, being dubbed the Adventist Women and Sabbath Keeping. During the divine service on Saturday, Mrs. Mercy Beaumensa, the Southwest Ghana Conference Women's Ministries Director, admonished the women in the district to be mission-minded and be prepared to take up mission challenges. During the Sabbath afternoon, Mrs. Cynthia Kuma, a nurse educator at the Nursing and Midwifery Training College at Santa, gave a lecture on pregnancy before, during, and after delivery, followed by other held lectures led by Mrs. Janet Obing, the District Women Ministries Counselor. As part of the program were dinner events and sport activities. At the climax of the program was a consecration service. At the Akachi Central Adventist Church, under its leadership, has organized a cleanup exercise in the Akachi community on Sunday, 3rd July 2022. Ahead of the exercise was also a lecture on natural disaster led by NAGMO officials in the district. To echo the importance of keeping the environment clean, NAGMO officials in the district educated the community members, including church members, on the causes, prevention, and management of natural disasters. Emphasis was heavily placed on flooding in the community. With this, the church and the youth department embarked on a cleanup exercise to crown the interaction with the NAGMO and the community. Church leaders, members, and some committee members joined in the exercise. According to Pastor Blessing Shalom Sunrise, Akachi District Pastor, this exercise will be done once every month in the district as a medium of evangelism. A report by Pastor Blessing Shalom, Akachi District. Still to come in this bulletin, Akwasi District donates to less privileged church members. Asamiso District organized revival project. We go for a quick break. We'll be back with the rest of the stories. Welcome back from the break, still on cleanup exercise. As part of their Adventist School Education Week celebration, which took place from the 4th to the 8th of July 2022, the Adventist Basic School in Akachi has undertaken a cleanup exercise in the school community. As part of the exercise was also a literature distribution. The Adventist School Education Week celebration exercise came off on Monday, 4th July 2022 in the Akachi community. At both the school and the community, students and teachers of the Adventist Basic School cleaned landing site, gutters, and other weedy areas. 94 pupils and 5 teachers, including the headmaster and the local manager, took part in the cleanup exercise. Among the sanitation equipment used during the operations were wheelbarrows, rakes, shovels, broomsticks, compactors, and trash bins. Some of the pupils also embarked on sharing tracts and Adventist World magazines of about 200 copies to people in the community as part of its evangelism commitment as a mission school. The community members, in showing appreciation, offered the pupils with assorted food items. A report by Pastor Blessing Shalom Sunrise. As part of its annual activities, the Akwasi districts of the Adventist Church, led by the district pastor and the Women's Ministries Department, has donated assorted items worth 15,000 Ghana cedis to about 120 less privileged church members within the Akwasi district. It was an atmosphere of great joy, dancing, and merrymaking for the Akwasi district of the selfless support from leaders and individuals in the district. The donation aims to cushion less privileged members as part of their social responsibility, whilst indulging other Adventists to look beyond their immediate environment, families, and comfort zone. In attendance was the chairperson for the program, Mrs. Bernice Amon, wife of the chief of New Ebrim. Speaking to Hope Adventist News, Mrs. Bernice Amon commended the Adventist Church for the kind gesture shown to members of the church. The district pastor, Pastor Samuel Alex Amfo Jr., sharing his thought, also said,
ade ba ko ne se akwanrefo afibia ye adoye nanso afidie no adoye na ye na nyina ne tade ko abonten but afi no ye adwene se Usi ya adoye de nanso ye wa asafo mani bi wo ho a wo mo so hia emboa enu nti ye ne banifo hia ne ka na woman ministry fo so so mu no o mo di tun sa fi ye be ka o asafo no mu ma a o mo so e wa se se ye bo o enu nti ye pa nipa 100 or ha ene aduobu a nyame adom dumadie no enne absese so na abaye so se akra bia wo be yidi abo awunua no kai se nyame so e be bo na wo so hye dafade e wo so.
A member who received a donation shared her excitement with Hope Adventist News.
Okay.
Ending the news, the Western North Ghana Conference, as part of its initiative for 2022, is to embark on a prayer park and revival project for all the districts within the conference, dubbed Revisiting the Old Time Religion. On the 12th to the 25th of June 2022 was the tenure of the Asanweso districts, fulfilling the 14 days of fasting and prayers of the conference project. During the service, the president of the Western North Ghana Conference, Pastor Joseph Akamezia, emphasized Root's determination as his sermon title. He advised church members to live a life of determination as Ruth did by following the right path of God. As part of the program was an all-night service. It was known as one of the most attended all-night services organized by the district, with about 500 participants of Adventists and non-Adventists. Speakers of the program were Pastor Joseph Akamezia, Western North Ghana Conference President, Pastor Elijah Kofi Asante, Asanweso District Pastor, and the Western North Ghana Conference Treasurer and other conference executives. Pastor Samson Sisa unveiled the service by assuring the church members that Jesus is ready to answer all their prayer requests.
Hallelujah. And pray that offer it to what can you say? I say, I catch. Now, so the person can say, let give us for yen come for yen keep the gap for hallelujah.
To climax the service was the Last Supper service organized for the congregation. In an interview with Pastor Joseph Akamezia, he gave the rationale behind the August occasion organized by the conference executives.
Now, remember here, revival here in Kenya. And the you move from district by district. Now, I already do more. I feel I have every man and man. Now, I'm man and money about
A report by Asante Evans, Western North Ghana Conference. That is all in this edition, but before we go, let's take another look at our headlines. SCGC inaugurates Adventist Men Ministry. CGC holds Women and Young Women Congress 2022. Akachi Central Church organized cleanup exercise. Asanweso District organized revival project. Remember, you can reach us through our WhatsApp line 0559-0066 or through our email at hopetvghana@gmail.com. Keep watching Hope Adventist News on Hope Channel Ghana. Please stay safe by putting on your masks, washing your hands regularly with soap and water or your sanitizer, and stay safe and blessed.